Hello everyone and welcome to this Excel tutorial. Today in this video we will see how to create a new Excel workbook and save it in 3 different locations. Now there are 2 scenarios when you create an Excel workbook. The first one is you are just opening or running an Excel program, or the next one is you have already created one workbook and you want to create a new one. So let me start with the first one. I'm going to start the Excel program. Now when you start an Excel program, this is the first window which you get. Now you can see there is blank workbook, there are other different formats. These different formats which you see here, these are called templates, and this one is the blank workbook. What does this template do is, in these templates there are different formattings which are already done and saved, which you can choose. Like this is monthly college budget, so if you are going to make an Excel sheet about budget, you can change you can choose this template. And if you see, this is weight loss tracker Excel sheet. So these templates are already pre-designed, where you have already font color, everything set. You just need to choose it and create a new workbook based on this template. But for our purpose, we are going to select a blank workbook. This is the blank workbook. So we have created a new Excel workbook. This is the first instance. If you're just running, suppose if we have already created some datas and you need to have a new workbook, then how can you create a new Excel workbook? Either you can click on this new icon which is there on the quick access toolbar, or else you can press a shortcut key from the keyboard which is Control N. So when you are already in Excel program, when you have already created one workbook and you want a new one, you just click on the new icon here, or you just press Control and N button. And you may have noticed that in this case you don't get to see the templates which you saw before when you were opening a new program. It's just a new blank workbook appears. So these are the 2 instances where you need to create an Excel workbook. Now suppose you have finished creating database, whatever you need to do in Excel, and now you want to save this Excel workbook. Now there are 3 different places where you can save. The first one, you can either save it in any partition of your hard disk. The second one, you can save it in a removable device, such as it may be an external hard drive or USB, or you may save it in Microsoft OneDrive. Microsoft OneDrive is a cloud-based service which is provided by Microsoft, where files are saved in the cloud. So let me start with the first process. Click on this save icon, and if you want to save this Excel workbook in this computer, you can select computer, and you can select different places where you can save this particular workbook. Click on browse. By default, these workbooks will be saved in documents folder. If you want to save this document in C drive, you can just scroll down, go to C drive. If you want to save it in D drive, you can save D drive, you can select D drive. If you want to save it in desktop, you can select desktop. Write the name of the workbook and then click on save button. So in this case, if you see, I have saved this workbook in desktop, and the name of this workbook is Kundan. So this is one place where you can save Excel workbook. Suppose if you want to save this same workbook in like other location. Okay, I created a new one again. Now I want to save this workbook in a removable device such as USB. I have already inserted USB. Now if I want to save this workbook and USB drive, I'll click on save button, then I'll go to computer, then click on browse, and from here select computer. Now C, D and E are the local partitions of my hard disk. Where is this H? This is removable USB drive. So I will select this one. I'll open this, then I will give a name and save it, and save this workbook in removable media. Okay, now let me create a new workbook again. Now I want to save this Excel workbook in Microsoft OneDrive. For that one, click on save, then select OneDrive, click on sign in button. You should have Microsoft account for this one. Then type your email address, click on next button, enter the password for your Microsoft OneDrive account, click on sign in. Now go to browse, right now in Microsoft OneDrive account there are two folders, document and pictures. If I want to create, I can create a new folder by right clicking, and new folder I can write here Excel tutorial. I will open this folder and I will give a name for this workbook, that is Kundan, and save it. Oh, the name is same with another one, so let me give like Kundan 123 and save it. Okay, now I have saved this workbook in Microsoft OneDrive account. If I want to check whether it's saved or not, I can open Google Chrome or any browser, and I will check whether it's saved or not. I'll go to onedrive.com. I will sign into my OneDrive account and check. As you can see, this is the folder which I had created. Let me open this folder, and inside the folder you can see there is Kundan 123. This is the Excel workbook which I had saved in Microsoft OneDrive. So this is how you create a new document or new workbook in Excel program and save it in 3 different locations. Thanks for watching this video. For more tutorials, please tune into my channel and subscribe to it. Thank you.